momentary world, the memory of gas. Memories, insane feelings, selfishness, egoism, the finger that points nowhere, the only lie, the only life. Rapid eye moment. The original loser hunts for the red November and the gold November rain. Ever let a woman cry? All everyone's pocket power tends to the last tenth to see us straight away. Hey, you take a chunk. Yeah, I'll deal with the chairs. I'll take what's left. Yo! Razor bench, several kind, hobbit, grab it. This sculpture looks happy, finally it's fine. In between quite obvious ideas, shaking an ant.
I'm holding a sublimated volume called The Big Domain. Back I sit, crying and cursing the heavens. How could life be so cruel? In a flash, a lightning struck beside me. Icy touches tickled my spine. That hand that's just lifted a soul into the shrine. Perhaps even tucked it in a blanket. When I was shouting as my knees collapsed, hopelessly hoping for her to stay. Due to my last words, the big brown eyes stood up. But from then on, they were only big brown, and were staring at me lifelessly, my tears running in. Rivers came together. The pain took my sound away. I was burning in the freeze when the dust started gathering. I felt like smiling. I am now a singleton. The shapeless, bodiless spirit is no longer in my possession, no longer my burden. Goodbye, dear.
murmurs resonating, sending its judgment. I lift myself onto my legs. I join the queue of the people as they seem to like falling in line. My love would last me for the week, I think. The sun is crouching, no ill-gotten followers. I understand that I became ripened. All those nighttime cries are tucked down beneath the skin, deep inside the intestines. The woman is never long enough. All phones default to be engaged. Everyone's good little thing becomes magnified in your mirror. After completely veering off the track, be careful when trying to back up, 'cause resonating, sending its judgment. I lift myself on to my legs. I join the queue of the people as they seem to like falling in line. My love would last me for the week.
Its eye strong as the skies. For much that it will teach. Longing for a girl that I could teach, that I could claim who would accept my craze. And there may be such
on the way up from the floor. Grasping for something, counting deep down, living alone, thinking alone. The satchel that fell, scattered around your weakish scripts. If you were to emit a single sound, it would crack. Like a breaking glass, it would sound like a toll begging the graveyard to eke out one more slot. Every sorry would come too late. The cramping hands don't mean to steal. They are grasping for the blanket made of dirt, for a reunion with earth.
Your longing was fit to mine. I could feel it during the day.
There's no denying I would like to get to know you better.
Understand.
Put me in an indebted sway.
Your understand.
It's talking back to me with a dare.
And on me this would be the first. That with the breach of my principles,
I would give in to sin.
I like that someone with me.
I like that I
like that
could be so different now. Yeah. Get to know you better. Your womanish stare is talking back to me with a dare.
a shame or a fake. I will try to learn, but first I have to learn to try sometimes. It's nice to be unkind. So be kind to the mankind, like there was a final touchdown. You must know there are times. Let me ask you, do you have a new version of God, or just an upgrade kit? I took advantage of my body. Now everything's under the control, below just 2 inches. Let's say I'm a student from somewhere else, and I shall survive the will if I can say so. Jingle bells, jingle on the train. My mind became superstitious. Though life is short, you must meet somebody like me, and at least twice. You must meet me when we don't want to. You must cause a storm like wedding.
That's it, a great hit. Sacred regret for that. But where is the out of order? Increasing incredibility, variable worries, mixture creatures. Lords of the rising fun. All we can do is sit and hate. Is a place where to live we could but never would, and this world is a place where there'll never be peace, only in its pieces. Peace. This word not only means to me. When a human race won't let others be, where would be the background in that case? Where would be nature itself? I mean, peace. When there's one in your soul, and there's one around you, and you don't touch anything when it's not necessary.
Kidney garden. Kit, cat, kitten. Good, better, rest. Better than never. Bread and butt. Perfectly hell. Who are? You. Coca-Cola, Light Flight, Partners by Phone, Extra, Chaotic Jeans, Ghetto Toys, James Beam, the finest quality of pain, unusual sounds. Today, Washington, Science, Francisco, New Year's, New York, Nike by night might be seen, but there's no meaning in the living when you're not a numero one. Suicide strikes, made for forks. Quite a few, quite well. Love, throw me away. I have the weight of the heaven. Release the results in this total depressive vortex.
Pump it up. Technotropic and eternal flame.
The city of contents, we keep it rapid. Ooh.
I'm not out, you're in. Artificial smile. I have heard that you can't hear. Cordless, king-size kindness is for sale. I have become comfortably fat. I'm just a small guy. Nobody loves me. Hiding in the mirror, giving in to the horror. I need a magister. I'd like to be in 2 pieces. So to give 2 votes for peace. Sometimes it's so hard to be difficult. The city of content.
We keep it rapid. Boring. Morning. I'm empty by now. No value, nor love, nor hate has left your body. How's it? How's the life in it? If I say that I'd come back, then would I? Now,
how far you could be. Since that far from now you'll never be. And maybe not because you don't want to, but rather like you're not allowed to. Do you remember when you said you loved me cause I don't? No reason no more for me to stand away from your way. I realize my hunger to embrace you. I'm disgusted as hell. So I'm gonna tell my inability and I'm made to change. I don't see you let along yourselves with speech over this jewel. That is yourself. Imaginary spill. Pressing the spill switch.
She said, my little bed has forgotten what enjoyment meant. My groin is no longer my brain. I would repel before I may pull you in. As for your end, forget me not. As for my part, forget it.
In the corner of the hall. The entire night was ringing away like a drunk passage. I was not able to invoke any love at all. Oh, how romantic it felt to sneak back into my chiseled, sculptured past. It was divine's to dream. Between calm moments, I considered forging a plan. I portioned out 6 months for a deadline. My visions oppress my outbursts. If I do not become brave enough by then, I would still have the wall of the hall. The soft nest that is feeding on my softness.